our article is called The Power of Reading. So our article is pretty short, but what are some things that you can just tell me right off the bat before I even start reading it? What do you see? Sarah, what do you see before I've even started reading?
The title.
Okay, we have the title. Okay. What else do you see? What else do you see before I've even started reading anything? Aiden, what else do you see?
That it's about reading.
Okay, but what are some of these that you see? What are these down here? Can we label these?
Pictures.
Okay, so we have a photograph. Okay. What about these? What are these called? What is this? We've looked at these in math. What are these called? Starts with a C. Camila, what's it called?
A chart.
A chart. Okay, what about this? Starts with a G. We've also seen this in math. A
Graph.
Oh, thank you, Dimitri. A graph. And then what about down here? A
Vocabulary. Capture.
Caption. Close.
I was super close.
Super close. Caption. All right. So now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read the article, and then we're going to use the article plus these text features to answer some questions. All right. So the article says, reading is powerful. There are many benefits to reading every day. Reading improves language. Readers have a larger vocabulary than non-readers. Reading increases comprehension. It improves concentration. Reading helps memories. Readers communicate better. Children develop skills when parents read aloud. Reading prepares children for school. Readers tend to do well in all subjects. Children who read make more money when they grow up. For all of these benefits, read 20 minutes each day. Okay, so what was kind of the point of this? What was this telling me? What was my little paragraph telling me? What's important? Not Dimitri, Aiden, what is my paragraph telling me?
That reading improves your memory.
Okay, so not just that reading improves your memory, but reading is what?
It's powerful.
It's powerful and it's important, right?
Yes, it's an art.
And there are lots of what when you read? When you're a reader, there's a lot of what? What's that B word I just underlined? Camila, what are there a lot of? Benefits. Okay, so I said reading is powerful and important. Reading has lots of benefits. Okay, those are my two kind of big takeaways from this article. So now let's think about, I should have all cameras on. I don't know why I have cameras that are off. The only camera that should be off is Miss Chandler 2, because that's my laptop. And y'all can already see my face. So y'all don't need to see it again. Everybody else should have their camera on. All right, let's look at this first question says, how long does the author suggest children read every day? Can someone tell me? How long does it suggest that you read every day? Camila, how long does it suggest you read every day?
20 minutes.
It says 20 minutes. And where did you find that? Oh, Grace underlined it for me. Where'd you find it, Camila?
I found it after benefits. After that, I read, read 20 minutes each day.
Awesome. So our author is saying, how long does the author suggest children read every day? We said 20 minutes. And image that helped me, Camila used the paragraph to help her. Okay, and then we even highlighted it. All right, our next question says, why is it important for children to read every day? So this one has answer choices. It says, reading improves memory. Reading improves vocabulary. Reading increases comprehension. Reading prepares children for school. So remember, this says choose all that apply. So type me in the chat. What do you think the answer is? Why is it important for children to read every day? Think about this paragraph that we read. What do you think? Remember that what I underlined, choose all that apply. So that means it could be more than one answer choice. Choose all that apply. Why is it important for children to read every day? A, reading improves memory. B, reading improves vocabulary. C, reading increases comprehension. D, reading prepares children for school. Choose all that apply. Choose all that apply. So I have Dimitri, Sarah, Amira, and Camila. I'm missing a lot of people. All right, so Daniel, give me one answer choice you think for sure is important for children to read every day. Daniel, unmute. Which one do you think? Oh, he said 1 second. Okay. Oh, he said, I think it's important because it improves language and memory. Okay. So he's saying A, reading improves memory. Well, in order for me to say, is this true? I'm going to go back to this paragraph. Well, if you look, it says reading helps memory. So that would be right. So I'm going to circle A. Okay. What about B? Reading improves vocabulary. Is that in my paragraph? Isabella, reading improves vocabulary. Is that in this paragraph? Look right here. Readers have a larger vocabulary than non-readers. So would that mean that it improves your vocabulary? It does, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to say check. Reading increases comprehension. Is that in my paragraph? Dimitri, is that in my paragraph? Reading improves comprehension. Camila, help Dimitri. Where is it?
Wait, I think I found
I'm
it.
gonna
The teacher said he found it.
I'm gonna annotate where it is. It's right over here.
Good. Reading increases comprehension. Okay, so I check that.
Yay.
All right, last one. Reading prepares children for school. Is that in my paragraph? Can someone annotate on my screen and show me where it is in the paragraph? Anybody? Can you annotate on my screen and show me where it is in the paragraph? Okay, Grace is showing me. Camila's got it. Dimitri's showing me. Isabella's got it. Daniel's got it. Good. So it says, reading prepares children for school. Awesome. And we found it in our paragraph. So then we would circle.
Oh, sorry.
All of these apply, right? All of these would apply. Okay. So I want you to tell me, what is something you're noticing? What am I doing in my paragraph? What am I doing to this? And I had you even do it on my screen too. What are you doing to it? I just used that A word. I am I'm annotating, right? So I'm highlighting where I found these in my paragraph. So it can help me know that I'm correct because I'm going back and looking for it. Okay, so it's really important that you do that. Go back and look. All right, let's look at question number 3. Which statement could you conclude based on the chart? All right, well, I've already labeled these, right? And I've already said chart, graph, photograph. So this is my chart. So I'm going to be looking at this chart. Michael, is your hand raised or are you just chilling?
No, I'm just putting it right here.
Okay.
Come on, man. Let's go.
All right. So I want to look at this chart. So let's look at this chart. It says minutes spent reading each day, minutes read in a school year, number of words read each year, school days read by the end of 6th grade. So what is this chart? What is it telling me? Before I even look at my answer choices, Aiden, what is this chart telling me?
So it's telling you, if you read in a minute, it's telling you, how many minutes you read in the school year, of words read each year, and school days read at the end of 6th grade. So in 1 minute, if you finish 6th grade, it's 3 days. In 5 minutes, when you finish 6th grade, it's 12 days. But in 20 minutes, that it tells you to read 20 minutes every day, you get it in 60 days.
Good. So it's telling me if you read for 1 minute each day, it equals this number of days, this number of minutes, this number of words. 5 minutes, this number of minutes, words. So it's telling me, depending on how many minutes you read each day, these other categories increase, right? So I'm going to say depending on the minutes you read, it affects other categories. Okay. All right. So now let's look at my answer choices. A, if you read 20 minutes every day, you will read 900 minutes in a school year. So you're looking at what can you conclude? B, if you skip your reading for a few days a week, it won't affect your total reading time. C, increasing your reading time each day makes a difference in your total reading time for the year. D, there isn't a big difference in the total days you read if you read 1 minute per day or 5 minutes per day. So think about which of these answer choices, hold on, let me hold this so you can see it better.
Can you just put them together?
Yeah.
Like side by side?
Which of these answer choices makes the most sense? Which of these answer choices makes the most sense? A, if you read 20 minutes every day, you will read 900 minutes in a school year. B, if you skip your reading for a few days a week, it won't affect your total reading time. C, increasing your reading time each day makes a big difference in your total reading time for the year. D, this isn't a big difference in the total days you read if you read 1 minute per day or 5 minutes per day. So we're looking at what could you conclude based on the chart. So I want to know, what can you take away from this chart? What's the big idea of this chart? Well, we've already said, depending on the minutes you read, it affects the other categories, right? It affects everything else. So A, if you read 20 minutes every day, you will read 900 minutes in a school year. Is that something I can conclude from this? So this says 20 minutes goes with 900 minutes. Where's 20 minutes? It's right here. Where's 900 minutes? Do those go together? Aiden, do those go together?
No.
No. 20 minutes is over here. 900 is over here. Those don't go together. They're diagonal. So it wouldn't be A. B, if you skip your reading for a few days a week, it won't affect your total reading time. Michael, is that answer true? If you skip reading for a few days, it's not going to affect anything?
Yes.
Is it true?
No, not really.
No, not really, right? If you skip it, it is going to affect it.
Yeah, because it's gonna affect your memory. Because right there, reading helps memory.
C, increases your reading time each day makes a big difference in your total reading time for the year. Sarah, what do you think? C, increasing your reading time for each day makes a big difference in your total reading time for the year.
I think that was A and B could be, but increasing the reading time each day makes a big difference in the total reading time of the year. Yes,
Okay.
it can make a difference.
So if we look, these numbers are increasing. They're going up. As I go from 1 minute to 5 minutes to 20 minutes, my total number of days read goes up. It goes from 3 to 12 to 60, right? So increasing sounds pretty good, so I'm going to put maybe. There isn't a big difference in the total days you read if you read 1 minute per day or 5 minutes per day.
Not true.
Is that true?
Yeah, because if you look at the chart, in the 1 minute, the minutes you read in the school year is 180, but in the 5 minute, in that same category, it's in 900, and it keeps getting different as you go to the end.
Is a big difference. So then that would not be my answer choice. So my answer would be C. All right. So that is kind of just a view of how we would take an article like this and we would answer questions. Okay. How we would take an article with text features and use it to answer questions. All right. So